Good afternoon. This is Rev Carolyn of the Louisville Center for Spiritual Living, and you are most welcome. And I thank you for joining us for these little short videos that give a little idea of what we're talking about on Sundays and what we'll have to look forward to and that sort of thing. We talked on Sunday in our continuing theme for September about ensuring the stewardship of our planet. And on Sunday, we talked about what is it that we have as a power to make a difference. It's been said often, and I've said it myself, that there's only fear and love, and you can live in fear or you can live in love. There's some clarification that needs to be said about that. Love is a true power. It is part of the universe. It is standing in alignment with all that is. Fear has been defined as false evidence appearing real. Fear is man-made. It is more like what we've decided to be in our lives. And so we have fear of this and fear of that. And from the time that we're a little child, we keep adding up to our fears. It starts with spiders and ends with what's going to happen on my job today. So we just need to know that fear is not a real power. It's been said, let's see, if fear could actually be infinite spirit, part of it, if it were, we would have infinite fear leading to chaos, leading into destruction. We would not be. So the logic behind this is that fear cannot be a real power. And so when we are standing in fear, we know that there is a true power that can help deliver us from the false. And so that's the premise for last Sunday. And that we need to move into the place of love and loving and respecting all that is. Our philosophy teaches respect. Respect for the individual, respect for other religions, for other groups, respect for our planet Earth. The flowers and the trees and the movement through the skies and the sun that basks us in its heat and gives our vegetation what it needs to grow. There are so many things to appreciate about our planet. But often we don't think of it in that way. We just use it and move on without ever stopping to think how incredibly marvelous it is. You know, I had water sprinkler problems. And so my grass, I kept thinking, something's really wrong with that. It's getting darker and darker. And then I finally figured out what was going on. It wasn't getting any water. We had all the rain, but when it came time to depend on the sprinkler system, it wasn't working. As soon as we were able to get it back online, then that grass and the weeds began to recover. And they turned green again, and they began to grow again. And we, too, need the constant enrichment of knowing love for ourselves, for who we are as individuals. And then we need to share that love, that respect to our planet and everything around us, to all the people around us, and to all the things that fill our lives. So blessing is awareness and gratitude. So if we want to bless our environment, if we want to bless this planet Earth, and we want to bless the people that are in government power, we want to bless the little children wherever they may be, we want to bless the end of hunger, we want to bless these things, then first we become aware of them, and then we are grateful for them right where they are, and releasing them to be more of what they were truly meant to be. That's the story of us. As we become aware of who we are, of whose we are, of what we're made of, spirit in action, spirit in oneness, spirit in love. When we become aware of all the nuances that involves, then we can be grateful for them right where they are. Not When something happens, I'll be grateful. Not when I lose a habit that I consider bad, will I be grateful for myself. Not any of that, but grateful right now, right here, in this moment, for the situation as it is. Take a deep breath into that awareness, because oftentimes it's hard to see and be appreciative. We like to, as human beings, pick out what's wrong, to see what could be improved on. And we're not called to do that before we bless. We're called to bless. And the rest of those things will just come about. And so in our planet, in the ground we walk on, the sky we look at, the rain that falls on us, it is ours to respect it by being aware that it's there and then being grateful for what it is. You know, people ask you, what's your favorite time of year? And I surprise a few when I say I like winter. There's something about winter that is cozy. You know, I stay inside, I wear sweats all day. You know, it's just, there's something about it. But the truth is, I love spring too. I love it when everything starts growing again. And now the summer and all the heat, we're up in 90s plus. And so we have a lot of heat right now. And yet just a couple of days ago, we had a day where the high was more like 80, and it felt wonderful. And so to be grateful for whatever it is, whether it's fall, the color of fall, winter, and the calm, or spring and the growth, or summer and the continued support of all of us. We need that sun for so many things. So I invite you to think about that. How can you ensure the good stewardship of our planet? And it's not about becoming vegan or collecting plastic bottles or, you know, getting an electric car or whatever. It can be all of those things, but it's more basic than that. It is appreciating what is and letting what is become what it was meant to be. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I just wanted to mention before I get off that we're going as a group to O'Shea's restaurant in Jeffersonville after the service on September 22nd. O'Shea's is a Irish restaurant, and they have really good food. We'll all go Dutch and we'll just get to know each other a little bit better. So if you've been thinking about checking us out, or, you know, for the first time, or you haven't been with us for a while, you want to come, please do. Enjoy our service, and then let's all go to O'Shea's and eat a great lunch. Bless you. Bless all that you are and all that you will ever be. Bless you. You are loved. Thank you.